She's never had ranch.
Why would you call me out like that? Worst lighting in a video ever.
Can you see my face?
No.
No.
Latte. So we are at Sola Coffee. You obviously know what that is. This is Danny's first time coming to Sola.
Yeah, they are super cute. They do latte art.
Excuse me.
Shh. I got a BLT, well, happy with some kettle chips, so
That sounds so good.
keeping it up here.
So we decided to make a short and sweet, simple video. Since Danny just moved here, we were thinking of top 5 things to remember for a big move.
Well, you also moved to New York for a little bit before, and that's a big move. One, just because it's New York, but even moving over one state away, I consider still a big move. It's huge. It's not like you're moving like somewhere else in the same city where you can just rent like one rental car and then you're good.
Yeah.
You literally have to think about what is actually essential that you use every day in your life and what you need to just drop from doing every day or using every day. It's a lot harder than people think.
And I commend you for that because she actually went across the country. Literally across the country.
Literally, from like here to here.
So before we get into that, we're probably just gonna say the exact things we got. I did just an iced latte, and I always do with almond milk, but they only have oat milk, and I added some cinnamon to it and 1 packet of Splenda, I think. But I don't know how I feel about oat milk, and I don't really know much about oat milk. So if it's actually dairy, then I have a problem.
It's not. It's a milk alternative, and the reason that it probably tastes weird is because oat milk basically has the same consistency as like 2% milk. That's why a lot of people use it, because it gives the same effect of like having that. Got it?
Don't litter. Oh my god.
It's really filling.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about oat milk, but I do give this latte after putting cinnamon in it. Oh my god. I give it like an 8 out of 10. I'm just sad today. It's fun. Also, I chopped my hair out.
It's so cute.
Oh my god.
Done. You know what? Bye. Bye, vlog. So I ordered a 12-ounce latte, also with oat milk. Hot.
Okay.
Hence hot cup.
Sorry.
It's just hot 12-ounce latte with oat milk, but then they had this flavor that I was very curious about. It was called maple cinnamon, not maple.
So is that
cinnamon.
what that is?
Maple cinnamon,
Okay.
And I was surprised you didn't get that.
I know, I'm a really big cinnamon person.
Yeah.
I think these were supposed to be cinnamon. I don't think you heard me, but they're like funnel cakes, but tiny.
Does that means they're still good, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is a funnel cake like an elephant ear?
Funnel cakes have powdered sugar, but elephant ears are crunchy.
Are funnel cakes not crunchy?
No.
Oh.
They're like doughy. So here are the 5 things that you need to know for a big move. Swipe screen.
All right. 1, I needed to change my address on everything. I'm talking like with your bank, with the post office, an Amazon account, anything that...
Definitely with shipping on any.
With the post office, the U.S. post office, I will say it can take up to 14 days to finalize. So if you're expecting mail within the first 2 weeks of moving somewhere, you probably won't get it, and it'll get sent back. It'll take another like 2 weeks to get the mail that you should have gotten 2 weeks ago. That's one of the things that really stood out to me.
2, being aware of price changes. in the area that you're moving to. So self-awareness of like your spending habits, because for me, if I'm back home and I'm going shopping and things like that, I will literally spend as much as possible because I know that things are pretty cheap, and I always go like thrift shopping and stuff like that. Walking out the front door was literally $20 in New York. It was like ridiculous.
Wait, what? Like you had to take the train in it?
Yeah, like it's just like even having to take the subway anywhere, or like if I had to take the train to go to Jersey and see my sister and things like that, it was just expensive. I never thought of those things because I usually just take my car, but being in the city, I don't really have my car. Being aware that some places are obviously more expensive than others. If you go up north, it's a lot more expensive. I know that Oregon is more expensive, like the price of living, than it is to be in North Carolina.
Which was nice.
But which is kind of like a shock, because then you think that you've saved up enough for your move, and then you realize I did not. I saved up enough to live in the exact same spot, but I didn't save up enough to be in a new place.
Yeah.
So I think that's a really big thing to be aware of, and I don't think many people think of that.
I know most states have this, but Oregon doesn't. Sales tax. I roll up to McDonald's in Oregon. I'm like, okay, a McChicken is $1. I have $3. I'm gonna get 3 McChickens. I can't do that in North Carolina. I can only get 2 because
It's more expensive here?
yeah, there's no sales tax in Oregon.
Oh, you don't have tax like Delaware.
Yeah. Oh, that's the other state. I had no idea.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Delaware is tax free. Go Delaware,
like
but
0.
not so much here.
I slowly learn to account for now as it comes to spending, things like that. 3. Finding a new doctor or a new dentist. I mean, say you're someone like me who lived in the same like 20-mile radius until you were 24 years old, and you have to find a new one. So that kind of sucks.
I still haven't found one. I should really get on that.
I mean, if you're into like getting your nails done, and hair is another big one.
This might be super obvious stuff, but you actually don't think about it until you're in that position and you're like, damn.
Maybe not even just realizing how difficult it is to actually find a good person you trust. Hopefully doctors are all on the same scale of giving you the right treatment, because that would be unfortunate. 4.
Decide how you're going to stay in touch with friends and family. I hate people. Because I think when people move, they start thinking that they've created a new life, and then you forget that, no, it's just one big life. Welcome to my TED Talk.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. That's been a big one for me. My friends that are watching this and my family, if I haven't talked to you,
I promise I'm still here.
know that I'm not like a crappy person.
Just going through a little something right now.
Through it. 5.
Oh, that was cute. Okay.
The last thing we thought about, and probably again this might be obvious, but doing just your overall research of where you're moving before you go there.
Know what the heck you're getting into.
For instance, Oregon is a really liberal place, and then you go down to North Carolina where it's not, and so
where there's Confederate flags everywhere.
There's Confederate flags.
Is that the same realm of things?
Yeah, I mean, people who usually are proud of waving a Confederate flag tend to be not liberal.
Booty holes.
I'll put it that way.
Sorry, you're entitled to your opinion. It's fine. I'm glad you have an opinion. Some people don't have an opinion, and that's more annoying than having an opinion. I think a really big thing, the more that I grow up, I realize I really hate going to chain restaurants. Like, I know you're all a fan of Chick-fil-A and whatnot, but I don't want to do that for every meal. I don't want to constantly have the same meal over and over again. I think getting to know small places, local, like Sola? Like Sola! I think there's another Sola somewhere, but I don't know if they're correlated in the same way. I don't know if... Who knows? I'll have to do my research. But see, do your research.
My postcard!
That was expensive! Get it? I think that's really important to do. Getting to know new places to eat, like places you've never tried before, I think is a really fun thing. I personally like doing that, like going to new restaurants and things like that. Not like chain restaurants and be like, sorry, I've never been to Outback, so I'm gonna go to Outback.
Gross.
I'm gonna need you to stop right there.
Throw some shrimp on the bobby.
Yeah, bye.
So I will say there are maybe like 2 Chick-fil-A's in Oregon.
Yeah, because there was, when I first moved to New York a few years ago, they were just opening their first Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a big thing. So now people see a Chick-fil-A and they're obsessed. And now I think there's maybe like 2 possibly, but the closest Chick-fil-A you'd find was maybe a random mall in New Jersey, and that was
In Jersey.
Yeah. I remember I had Chick-fil-A for the first time when my sister went to college, so she was 18, which means I was 8. Oh. Oops.
Anyway.
I don't crave it. I never crave it. I'm sorry that you guys do.
She's never had ranch.
Why would you call me out like that?
What sauces do you like?
Barbecue.
Barbecue.
I'm a big barbecue person. That's like the one sauce that I'll always put on anything and everything.
That is what we wanted to chat about this week.
Yes. I know that it was a short video, but hopefully these tips and tricks were fun. Forget it.
Our tips
Whatever.
and forget about it.
Tips and tricks. Look at my elbow. Wait.
Ooh, that was better.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh! We both had rings on.
It's like,
Well, thanks for watching.
and this has been the perfect blend. Oh my God! Wait, let's do like welcome to the perfect blend.
Welcome to the perfect blend.
Ew. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.